all you new folks, and welcome back everybody to Chewing the Fat with Harry, Wendy, and Sally today. You guys, it has been, what a week of rain. It's poured all day today. We went out and had to do some running around town, so I apologize. My hair looks like a fluffy, floofy animal. Yes, indeed. I did put some product in it to smooth it down because it was getting pretty poofy. It was getting pretty poofy. Anyway, Harry, oh, you having some salt? Yep, no, thank you. We have a thing of Redmond's real salt here that we use whenever we need a little pick-me-up. The salt tends to pick you up and make you feel good, so that's what we do. You guys, we are so excited. So many of you have been writing us and have been sharing your weight loss.
Yeah,
have been sharing your story about that your stall, 6-month stalls dropped. You've lost 15 pounds since you started. I mean, it is amazing. And you guys, the food, where was the protein sparing modified bread all this time? Oh man, is it good. And you guys, the recipe, the protein sparing modified fasting bread that I made, the hamburger buns, the pizza crust, and the mini bread with is my favorite yet, with the real active yeast in it, and pouring it all together and putting it in and whipping it all up together. That has the best flavor and texture with the sourdough drops in it. My sourdough drops are from One on One, O-N-E, on, O-N-E, or it's like a double aught zero if you see it. Most of my little other drops are from either Graham Berry, which are the Capella flavored drops, or from Capella itself. And then I have Loran in the tall.
Can they find that?
They can get all of that. Just Google it. Google Graham Berry. It's www.graham.com. Thank you, Karen, for sharing. Yep. The cornbread and sourdough bread flavoring is from the One on One. That's where we got it from. So you guys have got to try it because it's so easy. It is so fast. I can't believe how fast it whips up too. I think it whips up faster with everything in it than it does when you just try to whip the meringue up. Yeah. And the crust of the pizza is exactly pizza crust texture. I don't know if it's because we cooked it thin. I don't know if it's because we put the active yeast in it or that allulose in it or what it is, but that is the most real bread. It doesn't have the egg white meringue texture at all. It was chewy. It had the feel and texture and taste and chew of bread.
I wanted to put a slice into the refrigerator and let it sit overnight and try it the next day.
Oh, well, why didn't you?
Because we ate the whole pizza.
We inhaled it.
Oh my gosh.
And so someone asked me, how do you check your macros when you're cooking multiple items? And I said, well, you start with the 12 egg whites, right? 12 egg whites, and then you split up the whole bread recipe into 12, and we had 10. So we had 6 buns that we made. We made the mini loaf, which we cut in half and then sliced in half the long way, so we had 2 square buns. So that's 8, and then the pizza we split in half, so that's 10. And then for the pizza, you take the marinara sauce that we had. I used about 3/4 of a cup or 3 different 1/4 tablespoons of it. I used 6 slices of cheese on it, and I used 1 ounce of the pepperoni on it. So basically, your egg white product is not hard to count because there's hardly any carbs in it, and there's hardly any fat in it at all. So you're just getting the protein factor of the egg whites. The carbs and the fat come in on the pizza toppings and the pizza sauce. So that's what you need to concentrate on counting. So, you know, you can even count it as easy as 1 egg white, 2 egg whites, 2 1/4 egg whites, something like that for your pizza. So I wanted to share that, you guys. And everybody keeps asking me about recipes. Now, a lot of the recipes I do on the fly, and some of them I do have written down. So what I asked my Facebook admin, Kim Halper, if she could take my recipes, if I sent them to her, and she could upload them to the Loving It on Keto Facebook fans so that you guys would have access to the few that I have. The challenge I have with some of the recipes is they are not mine, and they are made exactly the way I got them from. So if I tell you they came from the Art of Fat Loss book from Maria Emmerich, you're going to have to get it from her because I paid for those recipes. She sells her books, and I don't want to infringe upon her rights. Now, if you go to one of her,
kind of mad
if you go to her site and you watch her make that bread and write it down, you're welcome to do that. But I don't know the rules on recipes.
Oh no, it's a copy. Everything's got a copyright on it.
So I'm concerned about that.
As soon as it's put up on here,
yes,
it's copyrighted. As soon as she writes something out and publishes it, it's copyrighted.
So that's
same with music and everything.
Well, that's the only challenge that I have. But if I try to show you and tell you what I put into it, and Harry occasionally will say, honey, how much is that? Or what is that? Because I didn't say it by accident. Right. Or I omitted it as I was thinking and doing things. So I am going to publish an e-cookbook. I am, because so many people of you have asked me, and Harry makes me write down. The minute we're done, he says, now write that down before you forget. Look at the video, write it down, so you have it. Because I make so many recipes on the fly.
Oh my God!
That
you're not seeing all the ones she's not making when we're not recording.
Or I take recipes that people have given me, such as my banana angel food cake that I made, my Keto Child banana angel food cake. I took the recipe that someone shared with me. I took their recipe, gave them credit for it, but then I tweaked it. I added a whole bunch of other stuff. So that would be my recipe with all the added stuff, but the original recipe would be hers. So it's things like that. So there's a little gray area, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. So when I do my recipes, I try to share the ingredients or show you the ingredients best I can. And I apologize, or I tell you what book I got that recipe out of, so you can check into that yourself. Because I think that's the most fair way to work it, don't you?
Yeah, well, you got the copyright is infringement is really, it's a whole law in itself.
And we have to deal with that with all of this music Harry uses, because
for years.
Right, because we pay for our music. We have to list, when we're uploading our video, we have to upload where we got the rights from, the contract from, all of those things, who the person was, the musician was. Harry has a lot of contacts through the movie industry, and he belongs to a couple of groups of young aspiring artists that he's allowed to use because he pays for the music. So it's that kind of thing. He'll share where the music came from at the end in the credit, and I try to share the book or who the person was of where I got the recipe from. If I say I got that recipe off of the Keto Chef site, they have recipes listed. If I say I got it from Maria Emmerich in the Art of Fat Loss book, if I say I got a recipe from the Southern Comfort book, keto cooking, I try to share all those things. But you guys, I am amazed at how good I am feeling
no kidding, man.
Eating less fat and higher
really
protein. Weird. I feel thinner. My clothes are fitting different.
That's what I'm finding strange, is because my weight's, I'm having a really hard time getting down.
It's because that's your lowest.
I feel like
you're right at the lowest.
That wall. It's my body saying, "Whoa," So I'm having to fight it, and then of course it didn't help for me to eat the whole pizza.
Right, because you guys, we both went up a little bit with all that cheese. We did.
Yeah, cheese and me,
I went up to 177.4. I was up 6/10. We had bologna and cheese sandwich. So we had bologna, even though it was boar's head, it's made with things, and cheese. We had Vermont white cheddar cheese. Harry went up to 173.2, so he's 4/10 of a pound up. And then on our pizza, we had the Havarti jalapeno, the provolone, and 1 slice of the Vermont cheddar.
I guess what I'm trying to say is this. Make a pizza that's small enough for you to eat. Because if you make a big pizza, you're going to eat that whole pizza.
Well, that was 3 slices a piece for us. That was fine. It
well,
worked
if you're
out
like
well, macros-wise.
if you got problems with cheese and dairy and stuff like I do, you got to really watch it. Yeah. So if you guys got a cheese thing going like I do, dairy kind of thing, you got to like keep it down to a mild roar instead of, I just went nuts.
His intestines and stomach were bothering him last night. Yes, he had bloating, he had gas, and he had diarrhea from the cheese.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry,
I'm sharing.
Shall we show them?
No, we're sharing. We're sharing because we do. You guys see us, and we don't use cheese hardly at all. I use Philadelphia cream cheese and chaffles and some other things, but it has the least lactose in it. But yeah, when Harry eats a lot of cheese, he has issues, and so I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry.
You're gonna get yours later.
Oh, I always get mine, Mr. Cameraman. And you guys have to understand too, Harry and I banter a lot. We don't fight, we banter a lot. It's all in fun. And neither one of us get our feelings hurt. That's just the way we roll. That's who we are, so...
that's the way we've always been.
That's the way we have always been. But he's back there telling me what to do. And it's like, you're not a cook. Hush. You're not a cook. Then he wants more pizza. And I'm thinking, honey, if you can eat this 3 slices of pizza... that's all you're going to need.
I mean, they were big.
They were big pizzas.
Each piece is like about that big, man.
Well, that was a little less than a cookie sheet because it had about 2.5 inches around it.
Yeah, they were about 5 inches each.
Good.
5 inches.
Really
5 inches
good.
Across, like 5 inches across.
Yes, indeed.
They were a pretty good sized piece. I had 3 of those, man.
Yeah.
And they were covered with cheese. Oh my God, they were good. Oh.
Yeah, he's been begging me for a bologna sandwich today, and I said, nope, we got to stay on the protein-sparing modified fast day today so we can lose weight, drop the weight we gained today. One way or the other, either flush it down the toilet or work it off. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. But you guys, we have been having a ball. I have been having a ball. I am not, you guys are going to go, oh, no, you're not. I am not a cook. I don't want to take classes. I just see something and I think, well, I can cook that, or I can build it in my brain and taste it. And I think that's something that's unique. And I know of another person that can do that. But I probably would be a good cook if I took some classes and learned what utensil to cook what thing with and pots and pans and all that stuff. My thing is that I don't want an intricate 5-layer stepped process recipe. Being able to do meringue and all the other fixins all in the same bowl, all at the same time, whip it up a little bit, shove it in the blender and watch it whip is awesome.
Because of cleanup.
Well, my first one that I made where I had to make the meringue separate and then I had to put the stuff in and do all that stuff, I would not be making my bread as fast as I am and doing the stuff if I had to do that because...
She just takes the one big bowl, brings it over, puts the egg, does the egg, everything, throws all the stuff in there, boom, puts it on and goes.
Well, I think the trick...
But for you guys, she's doing it in a separate bowl.
Yes.
So you guys could see everything.
I'm putting the dry in a separate bowl and I'm adding the liquid drops and if I were to use food coloring or liquid... anything, I would put it into the dry because that seems to work out really well. That dry absorbs that moisture enough and it blends enough that it seems to protect it from making the egg whites drop or not turn to a stiff peak. Break down the egg whites. I think that's the technical term for it. Breaking down the egg whites. Anyway, you guys, we're having an awesome month. We really are. We're enjoying what we're doing. We're enjoying all the foods. I'm enjoying bringing the recipes to you guys and experimenting with cornbread drops and making cornbread out of egg yolks and all those good things. So please share share your egg yolk, what you're doing with your egg yolks. Share what you're doing with your egg whites. Share some protein sparing modified fast tips with us. And please feel free to come and join our Facebook group, which is Loving It on Keto with Wendy Facebook fans. We have an awesome group.
Wendy
it's growing.
fans, not
Wendy.
Facebook.
Oh, sorry. Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans is the name, and you can find it in the description below. Kim Helper is our admin. She does a great job, and we have a great group of people, you guys. And remember, there are so many ways to do keto because keto is not a diet. It is a way of life. The ketogenic lifestyle is using your body's fat for fuel. You can do that keto, you can do that ketovore, and you can do that carnivore. You can use protein sparing modified fast. You can use fasting, Dr. Jason Fung's fasting. You can use the internet high fat, moderate carb, a moderate protein, low carb. You can do it so many ways, but do what works best for you, including do it vegetarian. I have several people that are vegetarian that are quite successful and are doing great because we do not have any keto police on our site. We don't have any keto police here because there are so many ways to do things. If you look at our journey where Harry and I have started from with the, 20% of your macros need to come from carbs, what's the whole thing? 25, 75, 20, something like that. I can't even remember. It's a low carb, moderate protein, high fat diet. And we have swapped that out. We've done an egg fast. We've done a beef fast. We've done a bacon fast. We've done a combination of all those things. And for me and for the way I feel and for the food that I am eating, having protein sparing modified fast days incorporated to my protocol seems to be the magic number, and having a high protein, lower fat, low carb to the point of 10 total grams of carbohydrates on the protein sparing modified fast days, 30 grams of fat or less on the protein sparing modified fast days, and eating 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of your lean body mass on the protein sparing modified fast days or more protein works so well with my regular macros and regular eating more of the P&E, protein to energy ratio, the rest of the time. And occasionally being able to have butter and not worry about it. When I came home after having my hair done on Friday night, and all I wanted was a piece of toast with melted butter and cinnamon and a cup of hot mocha, man, was that delicious. Yes. That was like dessert, and it was so comforting and so delicious, and I lost weight. So it's things like that where you can tweak it to meet your own needs. Eat the foods that you like, what work for you, that help you from getting inflammation, that help you heal yourself and your body from the inside out.
I think that's one of the whole secrets of this thing is finding out what foods cause you to have inflammation.
Yes, absolutely.
If you can figure that out, which is pretty much what the big board is all about, to tell you the truth.
And we've done elimination diets.
Is to try to find out those things that cause us. And I know, now because we've done all that, I know what's going to, I can look at it and go, that's going to cause water, I'm going to do that, this is going to happen.
Me too. If we go out to eat and there's canola oil or soy oil involved, Wendy's going to go up a pound. I know it's water weight. If I have anything with almonds in it or almond milk, my hands are going to have issues the next day. Right now, with the rain, we have barometric pressure, and my sinuses and my head are killing me.
That's why you're thinner today, right? Because you're so smashed.
Yes, because I smashed my head. Yeah. Just smashed it. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to share some of these things with everybody. I want you guys to please share with us how much weight you have lost using the Jump into July for Weight Loss Challenge. Again, I am going to have our August challenge ready to go on the 28th, which is Wednesday. I will send it to Kim Helper. She will upload and pin it to our Facebook group, and we will have it uploaded onto our website, and I will be sharing that with everybody come Wednesday. Anyway, you
Don't
guys.
forget, we're going to show them what you got in the mail.
Oh, yeah. I got a big box from Debbie Stevens, my new friend that we met in Utah when we went to the Keto Chow facility. She is one of our viewers. Her and her husband, Paul, great people. She made
we had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time. They took
Too
us
bad
and
we live so
introduced
darn
us.
far away.
Yes.
It really is.
They introduced us to Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, she sent me a box, and I'm going to go open it right now, you guys.
Okay.
So here's my big package, Debbie. Debbie sent to me. Don't get the address of Debbie's address on here. Debbie, we met Debbie and Paul, her husband, at Keto Chow facility. We ended up having Buffalo Wild Wings with them for lunch and had a great time. You guys, she sent me this care package. Oh, Debbie, this is huge. And you packed it really well too. Or Paul packed it really well. One of you two did. That's for sure.
Maybe it was both of them.
That's true. Woo, man, am I excited, you guys. Look at this. Holy moly. 1, 2.
Wow, huh? Jeez.
3. Oh my gosh. Woo! Cream of tomato. I've been using these on my protein sparing modified fast days for gravy, you guys. Woo! I am so jazzed. Look at this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oops.
Dang.
I know, the mother load. Wow.
What
Woo,
the
woo,
heck?
woo.
Stuff keeps coming out of that box.
Harry and Wendy. Debbie, you're the best. Woo, thank you. Thanks for simply being you guys. What a cute card.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Wendy and Harry, thank you for making us smile, keeping us motivated, and enjoy your keto chow. We love your channel, Paul and Debbie. Harry, sorry, this is pink. No, it isn't. It's mauve. It's mauve.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a neutral color, Debbie. It's neutral. You guys, I am so excited about this because I only have all I have left in my whole entire cupboard repertoire of Keto Chow savory meals. There's 1 Dinky Dan, 2 Dinky Dans, 3 Dinky Dans. That's it.
Wow.
Well, so man, just in time. I do have a container. It's back there with some savory chicken. But other than that, man, this came just in time, Debbie. I'm making my gravy out of this for my protein-sparing modified fast days. Woo! My soups, my chilies. Ooh, my chili cheese cornbread. I used creamy tomato basil base. Yes, indeed. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much, Debbie and Paul. Appreciate it so much. So I ordered another muffin top, what looked like solid silicone.
Look at that. You can see right through it. It's like...
It was folded up. It's supposed to be, you know, the muffin tin tops. But you guys, this smells very... Smell it. It's very chemical, Harry. Of course, made in China. I don't even know if I'm going to use this. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know.
Well, if it's silicone, see, we don't know.
All it says is Psmf silicone hamburger sticking baking sheets in black. New, made in China. That's it. And I wanted a thick silicone. It looked solid black. It looked like a solid piece. It's sticking. I just did toast on here.
I mean, why would it be like that?
I don't know. I just find that so bizarre. I don't know.
You gotta use
Anyway,
it or not.
I don't know. I don't know. I got allulose, you guys. I got a 2 pounds? 2 pound bag from Hosier Farms. Pretty good price. And this is from Wayne Fort Wayne, Indiana, made in the USA.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. If anybody has a silicone sheet, baking sheet like this, please let me know if it works, how it worked for you. The only thing I don't like is it has a chemical smell to it, and I'm concerned. So
maybe it's the anti-spray.
well, it is. You don't spray it at all. You don't do anything.
No, I'm talking about spray to keep from sending over viruses.
Oh, you mean the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus?
Yeah.
Bug? It was sprayed with it. It was in an enclosed plastic bag.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know.
I'm guessing.
Anyway, you guys, I'm very excited about my soup base. Very excited about my allulose. I needed that because I need to make stuff. Thank you so much. I'm very excited.
Because we just saw it, what was in the box, so now she can close it.
Okay. If you guys like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell, Sally, ring the bell. And you guys, give us a thumbs up. So more people like you can find us. Hey, everybody. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Say good night, Sally.
So I gotta say
good
goodnight.
night.
Say goodnight.
Say good night.
Good night.
Night. Say good night. Give kisses to everybody. You're so silly. Yeah.
Silly girl. Silly girl. Silly girl.
Yeah. Let's go see what's in the big box, shall we?